Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Dimensions of Love. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, these are the pick a shell readings that we are forecasting for the weekend ahead. What is it that Spirit wants you to know? What will benefit you to know, and what is available for you to know? Because sometimes we're not meant to know everything. So that's why we're making these weekend messages, and I try to do once a month at least these pick a shell readings for you. And of course, always use your discernment and pick with your intuition. Sometimes we're not drawn to the shell that we like, then I want you to pick the shell that you dislike. Because again, we are in the polarities and in the opposite energy also. So keep that in mind when you're picking your shell. As always, I would like you to invite your spiritual team, higher self, to be present in these readings so that you can get the most accurate message. And these are always first and foremost for my returning subscribers. But if you clicked on this video and you're new here, then there is a message for you here also, because everything is connected. There is no coincidence that you're here. This is meant to be. So thank you. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for returning here. It is so nice to connect with you all. So let's just get into this weekend message. What is it that you need to see, and what is it that you need to know? Pile number 1. If you picked this shell, then your message is about the home, about your home. That's what this shell is connecting to. And your cards are Four of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So let's unpack your message, pile number 1. So I can see here for you guys, pile number 1, that you have had a little bit difficulty. So on this weekend, you are coming out of a difficult situation. Just this, I get this feeling of lethargic, that you've been very lethargic. And this weekend, you are coming out of this, and I feel like you're generally a hard worker, all of you that picked pile number 1. And for this particular weekend, you are taking a pause because you are always working a lot. And sometimes you tend to, like this Four of Swords, that you're always on the verge of a burnout. So you need to be careful with your health here, pile number 1. Also, I feel like this toad, you're not supposed to be like a bird. And I feel like they're giving it to me like a bird that's breathing, very fast. You're supposed to be like this toad in this picture. That's exactly what I'm getting. Like a toads, they really breathe deeply in their stomach. You need to have that deep breath and a deep relaxation. That's what they're giving me. Because on this weekend, with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you have a lot of creativity, a lot of creative energy that is coming through for you, pile number 1, on this weekend. And it is to channel it, but again, you need to be careful not to burn yourself out when this energy comes. And I feel many of you will change something in your house, because this shell is connecting to your house. So it's a security, it's something that's going to make you feel good. Maybe you're doing some project home on this weekend, so just make sure that you're not overdoing it, so you take care of your health, because that's the most important thing. Again, the Eight of Pentacles is speaking about taking a pause in work, and that's great for you because you need this, pile number 1. So on this weekend, this is your main energy, that it's a lot of creativity, but again, you need to look out to not burn yourself. And also we have 56, so that summer's down to 11. So watch out if you see 1111. That is your spiritual team trying to connect with you and trying to give you an additional message for this weekend. I hope this message, pile number 1, helps you, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Pile number 2. This is your shell, and this shell speaks of you have a lot of potentials inside of you. Okay, let's unpack your cards. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You have 5 of Wands upright, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, my pile number 2. I can see here that on this weekend, it's been a lot of power struggles in your energy, a lot of power struggles and very difficulty. Like you're coming out of a hardship on this weekend, being stabbed in the heart, not in the back, literally in the heart. That's the energy here, because it just, this whole situation of this stabbing in your heart, it could have been with people that are close to you. It was, you had a lot of potential and you're not giving it your all. That's what I'm feeling, pile number 2. They're giving it to me like you have so much potential that you're almost making it simple. You can see that everyone around you is not really a competition, but you want to be kind to them and not make them feel bad, but then you're kind of selling yourself short. You are, yes, that we can live very comfortable like that, but you have so much potential, and Spirit really wants to remind you that remember your potential. And I feel like this Hermit card in reverse, this loneliness, this closing off, that will happen this weekend. I don't feel like it will be very negative for you. I feel like it will be very beneficial, because you will connect with Spirit and get more messages like this when you are not engaged in this constant fighting and this constant proving yourself in this group that seems to be very want to prove themselves. And I have a lot of strong Virgo energy here, because I'm getting this this card that is upside down, and it's a triangle that's upside down, and with this we get the element earth, so we're connecting to earth, and we got the Hermit, so it's a double confirmation that we have Virgo very strong here. And how is Virgo? Virgo is very, down to earth, but also kind to everyone else, and just doesn't want to make them feel bad. But you have so much potential. You're really like this Virgo energy embodiment this weekend, that you know a lot and you don't have to sell yourself short. And that might cause you to feel very like, not, I don't feel a depression at all for you, pile number 2. I'm more feeling that it's just, it's been so disappointing, and it's not fun to stay in this energy. But I feel like there's something connected karmic with this energy of why it's happening, and Spirit is really here with all of you on pile number 2. I feel Spirit's present here, so there's something that needs to happen, because the Wheel of Fortune always goes, sometimes we're in our ups and sometimes we are in our downs, and you might be a little bit down and feel a little bit lonely this weekend, but it doesn't feel negative lonely. It feels like you're going to have an epiphany and an understanding of what you need to do moving forward. So that's what they're giving to me here, pile number 2. I hope that this message helps you and moves you forward, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Pile number 3. This is your shell, and your message with this shell is that you're devoting your time in things that doesn't give you any results. You don't get anything from it, or at least you don't get what you wish for. Okay? And there is a need to change a direction. So let's see your cards to see your additional message. We have 3 of Pentacles in reverse, as well as 4 of Cups in reverse, with the Seven of Swords upright and the Death card in reverse. Okay, pile number 3. If you pick this pile, definitely you are overgiven. You're very much so overgiven, of being very kind to everyone else, but not to yourself, which is causing you to feel this weekend very bored in the situation that you are currently faced with. It's just it's just this feeling of everything feels boring. It feels boring to get older, that your face is changing. It feels, what's the meaning of it? It's just, I'm getting this, I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's just this feeling of, why do we even have to get older? And instead of embracing that beautiness, there's a sadness with it. And this boring part feels here because you're with someone or in your energy that you're not collaborating very greatly with them. And this is reflecting back to how you're not collaborating with yourself. You're always sharing and giving to everyone else, and then you're the last one. You don't even know who you are because you're always giving to everyone else. You never get the chance to sit and actually explore who you are. And you're given to energies that are very trickster. They're not even honest. They're not even worthy of that kind of beauty from within that you're bringing. But you don't see this beauty because it's become very difficult for you, and you can feel it this weekend very strongly. And so sometimes with the Death card, we need to let go. We need to let go, and we need to understand that the body is forever dying the moment that it is born. It is constantly changing. It's nothing that we can hold on to. And the more that we hold on, the more that we suffer. And the same way here in this situation, the more that we give to everyone else, which is very great to give, but the more that we give to everyone else, we're not giving to ourselves. And then we're suffering all of those losses of not knowing who we are and not connecting to ourselves. And we feel disconnected, and we're not harmonizing correctly. But I feel for many of you, you're with spirit, your number is 50. So I feel like you're connecting with spirit, with the 0, with the divine, and you are in dimension 5. So you're jumping from dimension 3 and 5, definitely. That's why you can feel this boredom with the 4 of Cups here, but you're not seeing something that you're supposed to see. There's a lot of beauty in what is happening here. If you are willing to look, you see that she's looking away, and you're not having it. And it's exactly because of this energy of these people that are bringing the same energy. They're bringing this energy that makes you bored of it, makes you bored of everything. That's why you even get bored of the physical body, of why it's even changing. And now I have to change things again. I have to change my wardrobe, or I have to change the condition because the body is changing. It's supposed to be something beautiful, but I feel like this energy kind of blocks it this weekend for you, that you're not feeling it, and you're not collaborating, and you're not working well with yourself either because of this energy that is in this way. So sometimes we need to change the direction and look inward and give ourselves the time. So your message, pile number 3, is to give yourself the love that you deserve and that you need, and take your time for yourself. And if you feel like you're standing in this energy of feeling bored, allow it to be so for a while, but then just bounce back and remember that everything is forever changing. Death is nothing bad. Death can be beautiful if we embrace it. We need to die to our old versions of ourselves in order to get rebirth. So that is always in cycle, and it's beautiful. I hope that this message helps you, pile number 3. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye.